Side dams, how's it going? I'm not too talkative today. I kind of hurt my back through, I think, working outside. Hey, how do you spell idle? I-D-I-D... I-D-L-E. Okay, I-D-L-E. Sag? What's that mean? Sag? Do I need to burn some sage in my house for my back? Is that what you mean? Sad feeling? Oh. I'm in good spirits. I just like had to fix a sewer pipe kind of deal. Like the water wasn't leaving, and now it is leaving, and we can't figure out why it wasn't. Now it is. Nothing's plugged up. We ran a rotor-rooter through it or whatever the fuck. Attack left down. Attack left. Is that what I call it? That left down. Left down. And we'll get rid of these for now. I'm just trying to see if the script will work for the flower. Just to play the animations the Airtown wrote for the bee. I'm gonna save this. So I changed all the flower to bee, and I'm assuming that's all I gotta do, but I don't know. Let's go ahead and play the game, see if it'll change the between the animations. Oh no, it crashed. What the? Huh. Any last line should not have a comma. Oh. I think that's it. That might be it. Let's give it a shot. Let's look at what's the B one. All of his have commas right there. Unless you mean like the last line down here. Look at the errors. Alright, let's look at the go to flower. Error 7. The parameter delta is never used in the function process if this is intended prefix with underscore delta. Huh. G1 says, I see you're working digitally now. Nice. Yeah, we're making a video game. That's why I said 80%. You can ignore the yellow one. Okay. Alright, so let's put that comma back in there, right? And then update cache animation mixer, attack left down, value track, flower, shadow, grass, position, must have at least one key to cake for blending. So how do you find out what line is talking about? It says 7 points. How do you what line is that? Condition animate track, get key count. Yeah, there's 7 errors. I'm not gonna be able to fix 7 errors. Fix the comma first. But I thought we needed the comma because the B has the commas. Shouldn't this have a comma also? Comma after. Oh, it is. Alright. Should I save scene? Like, will that update the error thing? I also took some, by the way, I also took some aspirin, and I have I got like a heater on my back. I try to lift like a error only updates on load. Okay, so unload like when you play the game. Is that what you mean? So now we got still 7, right? Update cache animation mixer flowers Attack left down. It needs 1 cache for blending. I don't know what that means. Like what to do about that. Condition, animate, track, get key count. Look at the stack. Look at the stack face trace. The stack trace. The error in the stack trace is the error that is crashing. The error in the stack trace. Okay, how do you? What is the stack trace? Do I gotta go down? Oh, there it is. 0 scenes character flow. 0 resources scene character flower at function play animation. So that's right there, right? New timer, connect, play animation. Is it because on the B it was called something different? Like it made sense for the read the red text. Cannot call method play on a null value. Cannot call method play in the. That likely means that the game cannot find the animation player. Maybe if we go to B, oh, maybe because, oh, I think in the script for the B, this word right here, like I put B, if I go to the script of the B, the animation is trying to find this, but I put flower because I thought the B, like I basically need to put animation player. Let's call this flower instead. So that might work if I called my animation, because I put flower everywhere. Oh wait, shit, that's not what I need to do. Hold on. Yeah, you know, it is, right? Yeah, flower. And then if I go to my script for flower, now, because I put flower here, so I think that should work. Can I move my cam? Well, it's not crashing. Oh, there it goes. Let me move my cam really quick. Look at that, it's working. I fixed code. I actually fixed some code. Yeah, I figured it was something like being called that wasn't correct. So it was looking for, it was looking for the name of the animation player. That makes sense. It wasn't looking for the B in general. It was looking for the exact animation player. Wonderful, look at that. Well, so that's my left down attack right there. I gotta like fix some stuff on it. For some reason when he first does the spit, the leaf doesn't quite, the leaf separates, so I gotta go to flower root, then I gotta go flower 2D animation player, and then find out where that's happening, because I don't remember the leaf having any issues. Let me push that really quick. I'm pretty proud of myself for that. I gotta push. I'm gonna push that really quick. Alright. Lock that down, and now I gotta find where that leaf is separating. You got that fixed really fast? Yeah. Usually I can't figure anything out. That was like for my standards, that was like a slam dunk or whatever they call it in sports. A basketball hoop. A 1-for-1. Okay, so it's not here. It's doing something between. The leaf is not actually separating anywhere. If I go to my reset, the reset isn't, the reset is fine. It's using this sprite for its standard, Is that the idle one? No, this is the idle one. So what I think is happening is when it's switching from idle to this sprite right here during the transition. See, by why would I think during the transition the leaf is separating, like, because it goes transition and then the leaf kind of goes crazy. Yeah, cause see what it did was, oh, you know what's okay. I think I might have caught it. Let me go back here. If I go over here, if it's almost like I need stem, I need to force that flower leaf, flower shadow, flower stem texture. What is this texture? I'm forcing that texture. Why would it not work? Let's delete whatever this frame is. I don't need that other frame. The texture is on the first frame. It is what we think it is. Let's save that really quick. I don't quite understand why it's doing that weird transition. Because it should frame one. It's almost like it's bugging out. The only thing I can think of is if I go to my Sprite and open, unless I have extra files, like it's pulling the wrong version. Yeah, see, I only got two. I got left and right. I got my attack left down one, and I got can you show the script that controls what animation animations that plays? So this is the script for the flower. Can you show the script that controls what animation? So the animations it plays is, the only two I have right now is idle and attack left down. Those are the only ones I have. Evening, Airtown, how's it going? I'm trying to figure out, I don't know how long you've been here. I'm trying to figure out why. I'll show you really quick what I put the script that you wrote for the bee, but I changed everything to, I renamed my animation player to flower, and I put flower in here just to like watch the animations transition. And when you play them normally, I don't have any issues, but whenever I play it in here, you see that leaf that's separating from the stem. It's almost like just got here, driving through, can hear, not much type. Gotcha. I mean, it's not a huge deal because the animations play correctly in terms of like when you play them in the animation player, but when I do that script, it could be the script maybe, because when I am playing it in game and it's running that script, there's a moment where the stem is not turning into the stem it needs to be on the first frame, and it looks like the leaf is separating, and then later it's adjusting, so it looks wildly off. There's a delay. Yeah, there's a delay. So let's go. But if I go to the animation player right here, everything's fine. Like, you know what I mean? Everything is completely fine over here. Idle. Maybe the blend. You mean adjust the blend specifics in the script? Where did you say the blend is adjusted? Is it the time that it takes to transition? Swamp time float? Is that what it was, or was it something else? Oh no, it's over here. Flower play animations counter, right? Oh no, it was the other one. Swamp time. Should I turn that to like 1 second for the script? Alright, I'll try this one, and I'll try save scene. Let's try it with 1 second. You can change swap time. It looks even weirder now. Well, I don't know. It looks more fluid, like it's actually transitioning from the one thing to the other. It actually looks really cool because it's kind of like, but now it's not even transitioning. It's almost like what it isn't transitioning well is the stem. Everything else is working just fine. The stem is the part that bothers me. It's like not transitioning the stem correctly. I think I need to move my whole screen in OB. Let's see it at 2 seconds. Yeah, that leaf is still going wild by itself. That leaf and stem, yeah, they're kind of doing their own thing, and it doesn't make sense because I don't understand. Like, if it's just playing the if I go to my, what is the 0.5 and the end of play? The 0.5 right there, you mean? At the end of the script right here? That is something. Let's go to 1 well, I'll go back to 3 on this, and I'll go to 1 on here and just see what happens. I don't remember what it was. It might be just the juice we need, I don't know. Let's go to 4 just so I can figure out what it's actually changing. Oh, that's weird. If you delete the 1 and wait a bit, it will pop up with what it is. So if I delete the 1, you're saying it will show me what it is. Okay, so if I delete the 1, like, if you delete the 1 and wait a bit, like while it's playing, or just in here, in the script itself. And then type 1 again, okay. Void play name, string name, and custom blend float, custom speed float 1, from end bool false, equals false. SP, that is the value of the blend. Where do you see SP? SP. Let's try 0.25. Just I don't know. I'm just trying new. Just so there's the. That's how fast the blend will happen. Is that what you're saying? I'm guessing. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. So this is how long the animation plays. This is the try 0. Let's try 0. You're right. Let's try 0 just for science. You know what? I almost don't. I don't hate that at all. I don't understand why having a that weird transition. You know what I think? It may be something with the stem and or offset. Something with the, like, in actual animation fixed. It's fixed, but it doesn't have a transition. I mean, it actually looks like what I don't know if we want a transit. We may not want a time transition for that because it's a static unit. And it totally works visually to me. I don't mind the, like, it just flipped. Because as long as that unit, it flips to a totally different frame, like when it turns to a different side, as long as it's not teleporting physically, like the stem is at the same base. Also, I think it looks cool. I appreciate that. I don't mind the no transition period as long as the unit is not teleporting. That way it's very visually consistent. I don't mind that. I just hate. What I don't want is like when a bee is flying left up and then it goes right down. If its core of the bee offset is off, it'll like teleport. You know what I mean? And then it'll look really awful. Um, Let me. I want to kind of go. I want to. I still kind of want to fuck with. Sorry. I still want to mess with it a little bit. Let's put this at 1. And I think that the problem for this beat, I think it's haven't seen cost driving, but blend isn't a necessity. Haven't seen cause you're driving, but blend is not a necessity. Can you try one, like literally type in 1, 1 true, or does that mean something else? I can try to type that, and I don't know what that means, but yeah. Okay, 1, 1. True. Let's give that a run. I'm curious. I don't know what that means. Oh, you know what's happening? Okay, I just saw it. Let's go back to 1. I just realized why the blend is not working. And the reason the blend isn't working is I'm still not 100% sure, but if you what's going on is that leaf when in 1 second, so when the stem basically how should I'm trying to fit when that stem turns into the other stem, the leaf takes time to get to its point that it's supposed to be at. That's why it's like it's goofing up. So when it changes to the different sprite, that leaf is taking its time getting there because it's like transitioning, and that's why it looks like that. And we can fix it by going to 0 for transition but then why isn't, when the bee is doing the transition, none of that is an issue? You would think there'd be a weird floating arm kind of making its way down to like its place. Like, why is that leaf acting so strange? I think that I need to, for right now, I'm gonna leave it at 0, but I think that core of the issue is in the animation player for the B, meaning like I have an offset is off or something, because then that same thing would be happening to the B, but it's not, making me think that there's, if I go like, let's say idle, stem off. See, it could be maybe because the offsets are different for different stems. Do I have an offset for this one? No. Okay. Let's go to reset. Flower stem. I don't even have an offset. What is, how do you check the oh, Sidem's that sprite frame set broke again straight after. Oh. Okay, so I need flower stem offset. It's where it's supposed to be, right? Like, this is the offset right here. Oh, you know what it could be? Because in the reset, I was forcing a text. Oh, maybe that's why. Because does the B have the same issue? Does the B reset have a torso? I would think that would be torso equivalent of the frame texture. Because I think what's happening is the B torso, but it's using a different. Okay, maybe if I do, I'm gonna try and get rid of the flower reset texture. I wish there was a way to mute that. If I just bucket that one, just for the sake of science, just to see if that'll change anything. No. Huh. Flower. Did you do the recolor in Blender? I think it's the stem that's the issue. No, I drew the stem in Sprite. So I'm gonna return the stem. That was for Ayrton? Oh. Flower, stem, scale, rotation, texture. We got texture, rotation, scale. Let me do flower, stem, off. Let's see what the offset will look like. Something makes me think it's like something to do with the offset for some reason. I think that maybe um uh huh. Interesting. Interesting. Maybe it's because I used offset to adjust the the flower flower ground. Uh, flower leaf. If I go to animation player, flower leaf has position. Oh, maybe there's two positions. Maybe one is like fighting the other. Let's get rid of one of these and see if that helps. Same. I kind of have this feeling like it's in the issues in the animation player should not be acting like that, because then the B would be acting like that.
I treated myself to a
No,
wild
stop. No.
and my only regret is that I didn't do this sooner.
All right. I hate when the commercials are that much louder than like what I was just. I need to find a way out of this commercial nightmare. I think those two positions fighting each other is what was doing it, but I wouldn't be surprised if this doesn't fix it. So, because they were doing that is also why this is off, right? Everything's off. I just don't understand how I could have put two positions there and, like, not noticed that last night. Where beyond the sea? Oh, Jesus. Why is that? How did I miss anything? Like, it doesn't... Oh, the last one. Oh, there's more. I thought it was done. I wish there was a way to, like, tell it, like, follow this pixel or something. You know? So I'm not manually... Or I'm sure there... Wow, there's probably a skeleton animation thing. I just don't know how to do it. I really need to look into the skeleton thing because I'm probably losing a lot of time just by doing it this way. It's workable, but it takes more time. Alright, let's run that. Oh, Jesus. God, that's terrible. How's it... But why is it off? All the points, like, all the points, they should be lined up with, Like, we all saw me put these spots right where they are supposed to be. And then I play it back and they're not...
Wait, is this you when trying to build a website? Because I got you.
Skip. And now they're not aligned. Isn't that fascinating? My fertilizer water bottle stinks so bad. Oh, for your plants. You know, oh, yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't know anything about the fertilizer. Is that like where it just has like chemical, like the type of water you add like tablets to with like the chemicals and it makes everything grow super fast? Because that's what I had. I had like 2 bottles of, like, you were supposed to mix them and put them in there, and even though, yeah, I had that too, but I don't know, I never encountered like smells, but to be fair, like, I don't like really smell. I don't think my sense of smell is like that strong or something. Smells like old poo mixed with sick. That's what my basement smells like right now. Well, we actually kind of got it draining out, so there's no more poo. But yeah, that was quite the adventure. And of course I hurt my back while doing that. It was already hurting, but then I picked up a bucket in the mud and like kind of slipped, but held onto the bucket, so like it like made everything 1,000 times worse. I it's still doing everything that was bad. It's still doing. It's almost like there's a delay on the stem. I guess it makes sense, right? But how come then the head is transitioning to? I guess that you just don't understand. Flower ground. Um. Position, flower stem, rotation, scale, texture. There's two. I don't need this scale. Flower face, flower leaf, flower shadow. Flower leaf. I'm just trying to see. Maybe it's because I was using the offset to like move things. Let's get rid of the flower offset for the flower leaf. See if that plays better. No, it plays worse. Um, I think using the offset in the animation, I think the offset is supposed to be used in like, not in the animation, because then it messes things up or something. Oh, Silver. Sorry, I didn't see you, man. I wasn't looking at YouTube. because I was like changing out stuff. That would be useful. How's your day been? That would be useful. It's definitely looking better. Well, that sucks. Yeah, just gotta like work away at it to like get it to look decent. I think it was the offsets because I looked at the B and I don't think I used offsets to adjust positioning because I think it isn't. You're not supposed to do that. Because what I think I realized is that I did not fix the offset in on the reset body, and so the offset was off everywhere else, and then I fixed it in the animation, and that's why it transitions weird, if that makes sense. But now that I know that, we'll play and see if we can eventually fix it. Almost better, maybe? Let me do stun. Like an eggy poo smell? Yeah, you don't want that. Flower leaf. Flower leaf. Rotation, position. There's gotta be a offset somewhere that's still messing things up. Because all of these things would have been an issue on the B, I imagine. Offset, we have an offset on flower stem. There it is. There it is. I knew, dude, I remember doing that, and I remember being like, oh, it didn't change anything. What is, so this is this one. Let me play that really quick. It's all good, haven't been here too long, gotcha. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure things out with the game. Oh, we're getting like really close, I feel like. No, it's still doing something weird. I think what's going on now is that the leaf is in the wrong place because the stem is not. I'm trying, but then like other things on the B would work. It would have the same issue on the B. If it's doing that, but then why is it not doing it on the B at all? Did find some interesting art for a comic maggot. Nice. You found a comic book about maggots? Rotation, position, frame. Frame, rotation, position, show. Frame, position. Offset. What was the offset? B butt 2? See, I have used offset here and there too, though. Joining that down for later research. Jotting that down for later research. Oh, you found like art for... Okay, gotcha. I see what you're saying. I got a heater. I got like a heater blanket, and I took aspirin. I don't think it helped. How many aspirins do people usually take for like pain? Like pretty bad back pain. Is that like 2? I feel like it's supposed to be 2. It's not like 5, was it? Because if it's 5, then I should have taken more. And can't you die from aspirin too? That's the other thing. Back pain. I don't know. I took 2 aspirin. I don't know. Isn't that supposed to help with pain? Never taken aspirin. Feel like it's an American thing. Probably. Well, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go back to doing the animations, and I will leave you the on. Maybe it's in the script. Maybe you should have a. We take paracetamol and ibuprofen in Europe. I heard ibuprofen is like a way more powerful. Like, doesn't that stuff like make you basically like it's pretty powerful. Like aspirin is like just stuff you have in your kitchen or whatever. I don't really know if it's that powerful or not, but anyway, I'm gonna go back to doing the animations, and I'll have you look over that. Maybe like look over the script, see maybe the problems in the script for the transition. Because I'm trying to, I've changed a bunch of stuff and it's still doing the issue. Ibuprofen, you buy 50 cent, no prescription. Yeah, I don't know. I think I've heard of my mom talking about it, and it's an anti-inflammatory drug. I need it. I need that right now. I got heat on my back, but it's so bad that I'm like, even when I'm like before, if I would sit still, my back didn't hurt, and now it hurts no matter what. It just hurts ambiently after that. Me trying to bring a bucket up. Ooh, yeah, I don't know. That thing is definitely eldritch looking. Hope you get better. Yeah, I hope I get better too. I have been taking crazy amounts of what do you call it? Melatonin, and it's been super helping with sleep. I swear that stuff really works. You just gotta take a lot. Oof. I would think. I would think that if it were an issue with. See, even when he kind of goes. When he goes from idle to attacking, for a second, he kind of comes back into the. There's something that happens here. Like when he goes into the. It's like he comes back into. Flower face with texture. Let me save all this, push it, and then I'm going to save, push, and restart the program. This could be just a Godot being Godot type of deal. What's never worked for you? I forgot. I wasn't looking at when you said that. It's like you can even see the head turning into the idle head, even though when you play through the animation of the left attack, it's not there. There's nothing in it that would cause that to happen. It's like it's overriding it. There's idle, which is this head. This is here, and if we play through, it should be completely fine. It shouldn't be having position, texture, rotation. I don't know. It might be if I go into the script and change the script, then I can't fix it because I can change this to a let's go 0.25, see if that'll just look better.
McDonald's meets the Minecraft universe with one of 6 collectibles.
I don't know, Airton. You might have to look at that script or something. I can't figure out why it's not. It's having issues on the one thing, but not at the other. It is. It is befooling my mind. Unless, unless there's somewhere where it said B that I didn't change it to, like it's, um, flower, character body 2D, attack left down, idle, swap float 3, I don't know what that means, new timer, yeah, it works fine on 0 because it just goes to the next animation like completely, like instantly. Alright. So I'll leave that alone for now because I just wanted to see. But let me go to. Attack left down, attack, and then let's duplicate this. Oh yeah, I need to add a function. Every problem is a lesson, so never time wasted. No, I don't feel like I'm wasting. I do kind of want to move. Like I want to get this kind of done. Like eventually, like the flower. I'm so close to getting it done, but I keep running into whatever. I didn't really need to do the script. I just wanted to see like what it would look in game when it changes, but it's all a learning process. Yeah. We come out better on the other side. We come out older on the other side. I'm aging quick, bro. We need to solve this problem. Alright, so the thing on the B, I remember the B had something that let it flip. What was it? Oh, it was scale and then separate the scale. So let me add track. Add track. Flower root, I think it was. And then scale. That's how we flipped it the other time. Insert keyframe and then was it negative 0.5? Negative point. That's fucked up. Oh, no, it's fine. Let's do 0.5 for this one, and then for the replicated version. Oh, well, that's kind of interesting, because when I do negative 0.5 and press enter, it's almost like it's doing that same thing within that frame as like when it switches to the other side. It's like the leaf is off and everything. So if it was like slowly blending into this animation, it would be off and then slowly blend. It's almost like it's doing the same thing, but I don't know. I don't know what the origin of that issue is. So let's do animation, duplicate, attack left, and then do right. And then we have attack left, right, and then we're gonna change scale. Negative 0.5. I'm gonna head out. Oh, great. Not feeling well myself. Take care, man. Yeah, you too, man. I hope you get better. Is the root scale not 1 to 1? Is it 0? Is that script or animation? Is the root scale not 1 and 1? Yeah, they're not 1 and 1. It's 0.5 and 0.5. Oh, the B root, if we look at the B, it should be, I think it was 1. If I go to the B root, flower root, should be, if I go to my flower, so flower root scale is 0.5 and 0.5, which I also did think was weird, but I don't know if what that means. Should it be a 1? Seems like it should be a 1, right? Why? What are you thinking? Why did it end up being 0.5 though, and the B is 1? Because the B is 1, I'm pretty sure. If we go all the way down here, the B is a B root scale 1. 1 and 1, and then is it because I scaled the plants down from when I made them? Is it because they're scaled down, and so they just ended up perfectly at 0.5 accidentally? You must have. I know I made them smaller, but I didn't think it would affect. Shouldn't have scaled the root, really. You should have scaled the individual thingy. Oh, like every sprite individually. It's whatever now. Yeah, I didn't know you weren't supposed how you're supposed to scale it. But if we wanted to do something in game like mobs grow a certain size, it would be easier if they were all 1. Yeah, it would be. Yeah, I didn't know that one would affect the other on this. I can go back and redo it, but it's going to take even longer. I'm trying to think if I scale it, if I go to the root, I forgot how I even doesn't make it undoable, but it just creates. And we need to remember this plant is a 0.5. I understand, but I also want to remember how I scaled it in the first place. Oh, this probably the scale right here. The B root. Let's put that back to 1, and this back to 1, just for the sake of the argument. And then I wonder how easy it is to. But the more things you make that, you have to remember how the harder it gets. I bet, yeah. The scale went back to 0.5 and 0.5 for some reason. I guess. So now the scale is at 1. I just want to see what that looks like in game. Did that adjust in game? I think they're bigger, right? No, they're the same size. They're the exact same. I can't quite tell. I think they're the same size as they were before. The root is animated likely. So the scale of the root is the keyframe. So you would have to scale, like if you got the I guess I don't get it. I just don't get like where the scale is that I need to change, because there's a scale here. If I delete this, oh, he turned small. It went back. It went back again. It just keeps going back to what it was. Because it's keyframe to be 0.5. Where though? On the flower, the animation? It would have gone back anyway, likely, once you play an animation. Where do I need to find it though? In the animation player, or does it not have any keyframing on the root? I deleted the one on the root. I deleted the scale. I'm changing its, like, I'm changing it. Check the reset animation in animation player. Probably that's, okay, it does have, let's delete that. And go 1 and 1. Now it should have changed, right? Oh, they don't exist. Reset F. That was weird. When I deleted the... I don't know where it's like disappeared off the map. I just don't understand how it's so fucked up. Like, I can't change the scale without having it disappear. Hmm. I don't know. If I get rid of these like flower root scales, things just disappear. Like it's not even on the map at that point. So I returned the root to 1. Pretty sure. If I go to reset, reset 1, 1. Yeah, so idle. So the scale of the root is 1 and 1. Oh, it's because I didn't put the keyframe in there. I should. I don't know. The only way I can keep it from disappearing is to like have the 1 and 1 be keyframed. Not on all of them. The idle works fine, for instance. Maybe the reset has its own. The scale, like this is for some reason, I don't need the scale, right? It should go to 1 1 if this is gone. Nope, the flower root went back to 5.5 again. I don't have any idea why.